Hey everybody, it's Janet with Be Blessed Health and Fitness. It's Fitness Tip Friday. How are y'all doing today? I wanted to talk a little bit about coffee. I get asked a lot whether coffee is healthy. Should you drink coffee? Is caffeine okay if you're trying to be healthy? So I wanted to give you my opinion, give you a couple tips on how you can be as healthy as possible, and then give you some alternatives. So in my opinion, coffee in moderation is fine. There's been shown to be some health benefits from drinking coffee, moderate coffee, maybe 1 to 2 cups a day. I personally never wanted to drink coffee. I never wanted to be dependent on caffeine to get me through my day. Something about that changed a couple of years ago, and I did determine that my brain just functions a little better after a cup of coffee in the morning, and my workout is better. It wakes me up in the morning. So I do drink coffee, but I try to stick to 1 cup a day. Now, some days that cup is bigger than others, and occasionally on a really rough day I'll have 2 cups, but I try to stay away from that. So 1 cup. If you're like me, I don't like black coffee. I can't drink it straight. I will buy flavored coffees, which I know have some added sugar and flavors, but that keeps me from putting in the high-calorie creamers. But sometimes I do use a creamer, and I'll use something like this, which is the almond milk creamer. There's coconut milk creamers, but these are, only 15 calories per tablespoon in this stuff. And a little 1 tablespoon works for me to make my coffee just a little bit smoother and much more enjoyable. So those are my tips on making healthy coffee. Stay away from those additives with high calorie and fat and just icky ingredients from some of those creamers. If you look at a creamer and it contains a bunch of ingredients that you can't pronounce, that's not good. A lot of them have carrageenan in it, which has been shown to be toxic, so trying to stay away from that. So like I said, I do coffee 1 cup a day. I try to stay away from a lot of other caffeinated beverages. Whatever you do, I would skip the soda, the energy drinks, and stick with just coffee and tea. Green tea has excellent health benefits, white tea. So if you need a small dose of caffeine, those are a great pick-me-up, especially mid-morning or early afternoon. And if you are trying to cut back, so I know some people out there have big coffee habits. They're highly caffeine dependent, and if they don't have their caffeine, they're getting a headache. I mean, I can tell you that while I drink a cup of coffee every morning, I can also go without it. I don't have withdrawal symptoms. I haven't had coffee in 3 days, and I feel fine. So doing it in moderation helps that dependency. But if you are addicted to caffeine and you're trying to cut back, instead of going cold turkey, try cutting down a little bit. Try replacing some of your coffee with tea. And I've got some other tips too that will help you generate more energy than caffeine. So I know a lot of afternoons we have a mid-afternoon slump. It's that after lunch, it's that time we feel tired and we feel like, oh, I need a cup of coffee to wake me up. So I have some alternatives, some things to consider to help you get over that mid-afternoon slump and rev your energy back up. So first, I would encourage you to eat more often. Smaller meals or snacking between meals. That doesn't mean eat more, it just means space it out a little bit more. So plan some healthy snacks. A lot of times we feel tired because we've run out of fuel. So if we fuel our bodies, we have more energy. So plan those healthy snacks and don't skip lunch. So make sure you have lunch, even if it's small. Make sure it's not laden in heavy carbs so that you're getting sleepy in the afternoon. Having said that, eating some carbs is good at lunchtime because carbs give our brains fuel. So that makes us function better, makes us less tired. It also maintains our blood sugar, which keeps us from spiking, where you have that energy rush and then you crash. So eating some carbs with some protein and some fat is ideal. I'm also going to say drink more water. You've probably heard me say it before, but drinking more water throughout the day helps your energy level. If you feel tired, first thing to do is drink about 10 to 12 ounces of water and see how you feel. So try that first. Also, stress can make us tired. So if you're getting stressed out midday, mid-afternoon, take some time and de-stress. So whatever that means for you, maybe it's take a walk around the building or the block. Maybe it's read something non-work related for 5 or 10 minutes. Just distract yourself and change your point of view. And sometimes that will help rev your energy back up and reset your mind. You might even have a cup of herbal tea in the afternoon. So that act of just relaxing, calming yourself, oftentimes gets us out of that rut where we feel like we just are super tired and need something to keep us going. And then probably the most obvious suggestion of all is to get more sleep. So you're supposed to get 7 to 9 hours of sleep a night, 7 to 9 hours. I know we don't always do that. We're not great at doing that. So I would encourage you to try to figure out how you can increase your sleep. It will help you stay steady all day long. Hope those tips help you. I would love to know what works for you when you hit that mid-afternoon slump. If you have any tips, comment below and share them so that we can all benefit. And if you have any suggestions for topics on these Fitness Tip Fridays, please drop me a note. Have a great weekend.